Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm going to share with you how to make a granny square tote bag. So I have those granny squares already. So this is the first panel. I'm using a 5.0 millimeter hook for this project. So this is the front panel or the back panel. So to start to make the other panel, I'm gonna share with you. So I use different colors for this granny square. You can use whatever color you prefer. So starting with this, the first round, it's going to be a magic circle, and I'm going to start with a chain 3. So into the magic ring, I'm gonna work a double crochet, another double crochet. So the chain 3 counts as a stitch, so we have 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So I'm gonna do 3 double crochet, chain 2 4 times. So we are going to have 4 clusters of 3 double crochets and chain 2 in between. I'm going to meet you at the end. So I close up the magic circle, and I have my last chain 2. I'm going to do a slip stitch into the first double crochet and not into the chain 3. I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off. Moving to round 2. For round 2, I'm going to start with the next color. In the chain 2 space from the previous row, I'm going to do a chain 3. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet, and into that space I'm going to work 2 double crochet. So I have 3 double crochets there with the chain 3. So the chain 3 is a stitch, then 2 double crochet, that's 3 doubles. Then I move into the next space and I do 3 double crochet. This is a very simple stitch. Chain 2. Into the same space I do 3 double crochets. So I go into the next space and do the same. So into the next space, that is the chain 2 space from the previous row, I do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. I'm going to meet you at the end to complete this round. And now I'm at the end. I'm just going to do a 3 double crochet. Where I started a 3 double crochet, I didn't complete it in the beginning, so I'm going to complete it now. 3 double crochet, chain 2, go into the first double crochet and do a slip stitch, a chain 1 and fasten off. So I have done round 2. For the next 3 rounds, I'm going to be using this color. What I'm just going to be doing is making the corners, making the sides. So now grabbing the next color. This is a very simple stitch. As I said earlier, I have shown how to make this stitch. It's a very popular stitch. This granny square shell stitch is a very simple and easy one. Starting again with a chain 3 and 2 double crochets, making 3 double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 now because I'm going to be working the sides. So for the sides, I'm going to work 3 double crochets for the side, chain 1. Now I move to the corner, and for the corner is always going to be 3 double crochet, chain 3 double crochet, chain 1. What I'm doing now is I do not want to I'm changing it. I'm not doing chain 2. I'm going to be doing chain 1 from this third round upward. It's going to be chain 1. It's going to be 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet into the same space. So I chain 1, I go into the next space and do 3 double crochets only. So throughout, we're going to always have 4 corners, and our corners are always going to be 4. So in the corner, you know what to do. I'm going to meet you at the hand. So I'm at the hand now. And so I'm going to complete where I started. That's the first corner, or the last corner. It can be the last corner. So I'm going to complete that, and this is how I always end the row, always completing the last corner with a double crochet, chain 1, then join that together with a slip stitch with the previous chain 1, with the previous double crochet that I started with. Moving to round 4 is the same thing. So I'm just basically doing the same thing here, doing 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the space. As you can see that as you move, as you continue with the rows, the square gets bigger, so we have more sides. So in the sides, you put only 3 double crochets, chain 1, and move to the next. It's really simple. So we're just going to keep repeating, the same thing all around, moving in different colors. So I did a total of 12 rounds for this, for the granny square. So this is round 6. This is round 6 for my granny square. This is round 7. This is round 8 and 9. So what happened is I ran out of this color of the light shade, this one that looks like the other one that looks like off-white. I ran out of yarn, so I'm going to be using another yarn that is a little bit similar to that yarn. This is row 10 and 11, moving on to row 12, and that is going to be the last row for the granny. So that's the row 12. I'm going to be using another color for that, a darker shade. You can use whatever, you can play with the colors like I did here. So I'm done with row 12. Now once I'm done with row 12, I'm not going to fasten up, I'm going to chain 1. Now into that space, I'm going to do 1 single crochet. So now even in the space it's going to be a 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet into every stitch, 1 single crochet into every space. So I'm going to work 1 single crochet stitch all around, and when I get to the hand, I'm going to close that up with a slip stitch, and because I did the single crochet round for 3 times, I'm just going to go ahead now and do that until I get to the hand. So when you get to that corner as well, it's going to be a single crochet into every space. So now at the hand, as you can see, I have 3 rows already. I went ahead and do 3 rows of single crochet, ending it with a slip stitch, chain 1, starting the next row. So I did 3 rounds of single crochet. So now I'm inserting my yarn into a darning needle. It's time for me to attach the 2 squares together. So I grab the 2 squares together, and I have my darning needle already. I am using the mattress stitch to join this together. So the opposite side, that's the wrong side, is going to face each other. So I'm just going to lay it over each other, and I'm going to show you how to do the mattress stitch. And this is the best way, or this is my own favorite way of joining my squares together. And if you see any of my previous videos joining squares together, I would usually use the stitch to join together using the mattress stitch, and it's so easy to use. So now I insert my hook, pass through the first loops about 2 times, and I go both on the opposite. I use the both square, going on the 2 loops behind, or the back loops behind, and going under the 2 loops at the same time, pulling through and all that. I'm going to sew all around but I'm going to leave the top part without sewing it. So that's going to be the opening for the bag. So of course we do not need to sew the opening. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit more so you can see how I go about the mattress stitch. It's a very simple stitch and easy one. So I'm going to do that all around, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And now I'm done. As you can see, that is my last that's where I stopped the joining for the granny squares. I hope this is really easy and straightforward. So now for the opening, I'm going to grab my yarn. I'm all done. I need to do more rows of single crochet, and so I'm going to take my yarn, insert my hook into the corner and start with a chain one, that corner of the bag, and start with a with a single crochet into every stitch. So I need to do like 2 more rows of single crochet. So I'm going to do the first row all around, working around, and for the second row I'm going to start with the strap for the bag. But for this first row, it's just 1 single crochet all around till the end. I'm going to meet you at the end. So I'm done with the first round of the single crochet. I'm going to chain one now, doing the second round. Now for the second round, I'm going to start with a single crochet into every stitch. And on this round, I'm going to do the strap. So I just need to do some few numbers of single crochet. I'm going to get my measuring tape and measure 3 inches from the side to the center. I'm going to do that on both sides and also on the back panel. And once I measure 3 inches, I'm going to put a stitch marker everywhere, even on the back panel. So I'm going to do a single crochet stitch until I get to the stitch marker. So now where the stitch marker is, I'm going to do a single crochet and do 3 single crochet more. With that, I'm going to add 3 single crochet more from where I removed the stitch marker. I'm going to add 3 single crochets more. So what I mean is I need 4 single crochets. So I'm going to chain 1, turn, then insert my hook and do single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So that's 2 and that's 3, and the last one, that is where I remove the stitch marker, a single crochet, chain 1, turn, then work a single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So I'm just going to continue to do that. 4 single crochet, chain 1, turn my work, repeat again until I keep to build a long strap for the bag. So now, as you can see, the strap is ready. I have about 60 centimeters for the strap. So I'm going to remove the stitch marker and attach. I'm going to attach that way. So I'm going to pull it like that. Where I remove the stitch marker, I start there with a slip stitch. So I did a slip stitch there. That is where I remove the stitch marker. You do a slip stitch there. Now then I go into the next stitch on both loops, and I do 1 single crochet to attach the bag. I go into the both loops, and that is just 4 stitches in total. So I continue to do 1 single crochet around the bag until I get to the other side to make the strap for the other panel. So now I've done the other panel as well. I've done the strap. I remove the stitch marker and attach the same way using a slip stitch, where I remove the stitch marker and do 3 single crochets. Now I do 3 single crochet for the rest of the stitch to secure the strap to the bag. I go under the both loops for the strap and also for the panel and do a single crochet. And now I'm just going to continue to do 1 single crochet into every stitch until I get to the end, until I get to that place. That is where I started the single crochet from. So I'm going to meet you once I get there. I'm doing my last single crochet. I'm going to do a slip stitch into the first 4 single crochet, and that's the first single crochet there. I'll do a slip stitch there. I'm gonna chain 1 and fasten off, and I've come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. I would love to know in the comment section if you're going to try this. Please do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you, and see you in the next one.